Hey everybody, Brad with Full Spectrum Survival. A disaster strikes and you and your group decide that it's time to move to your retreat location. It could be somebody's house, it could be an actual retreat, it could be an off-grid home, it could just be family out of state. Either way, you and your group, and that might be your family, decide that it's time to move there. You arrive at that location and look around to see that nobody's there. What do you do next? What if the people that you were supposed to meet there already came and it was dangerous for them to stay? It wasn't safe. What if they're pulled back because it wasn't safe and they're watching from a distance? What if they haven't arrived there yet? Maybe they moved on to a secondary location, a plan C or a plan D. How do you know? If you don't have a communications plan in place, it's going to be very difficult, and a lot of people are going to get lost. A lot of people are going to be stuck in that quasi preparedness mode where they're unsure of the next step. But this can be simply solved. Take a can of spray paint and make a plan. Now, I'm not going to give you my exact operating procedure, but I am going to give you one that you can use and adapt to your own needs. So you have your retreat location. Let's say, for example, this cabin behind me, and you and your group know that you're going to meet there. As part of your plan, you'll say, facing the south side of the cabin, take 15 steps, 15 paces. Now that you're 15 paces away, you're going to take something identifiable, like the markings on a compass, and you're going to say, I'm looking at the retreat location. Northeast, I'm going to look for identifiable communications that are indicative to their next movement, the other people that are there. If you don't find any, they might not be there yet. But let's say you do, like on this tree over here. You'll want your marker to be identifiable to your group only, and it needs to be inconspicuous. It could be something like a peace sign in times of social duress. It could be a cloud, a flower, a simple line. I know that 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock means that it wasn't safe here and they moved on to the second location. So I'm going to follow suit. I'll leave another marker right next to it, 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock, saying another member of your party has moved on. If you're sticking around waiting for somebody else because you see that only one party member has moved on, you might leave a marker like a 0. That 0 means it's not safe here, but I'm nearby. There's so many things that you can do with this analog communication. You can use spray paint, acrylic paint, but it has to be something visible to your group, something that you can see a marker from a decent distance away, and something that is going to survive the elements. If it rains, this spray paint's still going to be here for another 20, 30 days. Guys, I hope you'll take this initiative and make a communications plan with your family. It is so important. That way, people don't get lost in the child in the department store style of thinking where they decide as a person to either continue looking for their group members or to just sit down in one place. Neither of those things without a plan is going to make your family safe. A special thank you to each one of our Patreon members for making these videos possible, and to today's sponsor, which is USABerkeyFilters.com. We've had our Berkey here at our house for around 8 years. It's the Imperial model, holds about 4.5 gallons, and you bet Kelly and I have thought of ways to extend that so that we can use it even more in a disaster. If you're looking for a filter system for you and your family, now in times of peace or during a crisis, think about USABerkeyFilters.com. If you use the code FSS10, you're going to receive 10% off of your ceramic filter order. From Kelly and I to you and yours, please stay safe and keep watch.